sitting here in front of Williams Hall, campus of Michigan State, north side of campus. This is where we first began to do outreach here at Michigan State University when we moved in September of 1977. We moved with big dreams. Even though we were young, we were all in our mid-20s, not a lot of experience really. We were just hoping that God may use us to plant a campus ministry church, and from there reach our city, reach our state, maybe be involved in reaching the United States and sending people off to foreign mission fields. I just want to tell you one story. Chris Biang and Jeff Moore and I were driving around. We were amazed at the scope and size of Michigan State. It was huge compared to Iowa State University, where we had a campus church. And I think there were 17,000 people in the dorms, and we thought, wow, this place is just amazing. There's so much work to do for the gospel. We met a guy just over here to my left on Grand River Avenue. We sat down with him, we began to talk. He asked us tons of questions like, why in the world are you here? And we ended up that very first day sharing the gospel with him. And from day one, we were just hoping and praying. And it was just an exciting first start here at MSU.
Back in 1977, my wife and I, Ann, and our oldest son was 9 months old at the time, were asked to move with a team of people to MSU to start a campus church. And we got all our belongings in the back of our pickup. Whatever didn't fit, we left behind. And we were a young 24-year-old, a married couple with a young son, but we were excited because God had given us a mission. And we moved to East Lansing, and the house behind me is our first house. And Ann and I lived there with 3 single guys. Steve Sommerlot, one of them, Chris Biang, and Jeff Moore. And this hub kind of became the hub of who we were. We had meetings here almost nonstop. It was close to the Brody Dorm Complex where a lot of our outreach was taking place. And we would have people over, Bible studies, sharing the gospel, all days of the time of the day and night. When Ann and I were praying about moving here, one of the verses we read was in Psalm 90, where it talks about, the psalmist said, God bless our endeavors and give permanence to the work of our hands. Yes, give permanence to the work of our hands. And I took that as a prayer for us, that we wanted our lives to count for something greater than who we were. And we prayed for our whole team that God would use our little ragtag team of 12 people to really influence this area. We really believe God's been faithful in that. We've grown, we've developed, we've learned a lot, we've made a lot of mistakes, but God has been using those early years to build us and train us and to raise up people that will carry on our legacy far after we're gone. And so it all kind of began here at 120 Center Street. And we've learned a lot over the years. We've learned a lot of hard lessons, but God, through all of our mistakes and our immaturity, has been faithful to teach us and to reproduce our lives into people. And we're excited to be a part of that here.